Hi, so the X100 Mark VI, it's the hottest camera around at the moment. It's quite hard to get hold of though, there's quite a long waiting list for it.
Yes.
So we're having a look at what alternatives, if you really want the shooting experience of the X100 Mark VI, but can't be able to wait, there are alternatives. So Josh, let's have a look at what we've got here.
Yeah, we've got the X-T5 here. Yeah, they're both very similar cameras, X-T5, X100VI. Both got 40 megapixel sensors, both got image stabilization. They've got the clever AF subject detection, and that's more useful on an X-T5, like bird AF, with a telephoto lens. It makes less sense in a compact camera, but there are some useful things in this, and having faster focus and those options is always a nice thing,
So they've basically taken the spec of the X-T5 and put it into a smaller compact fixed lens camera body, isn't it? So the spec's very similar.
Yes, yes. Whereas this, you do have the optical viewfinder. That is unique to this camera, hybrid optical viewfinder. And it is more compact. There is a smaller battery in this. This has got a larger battery in the X-T5. So, yeah, similar but different.
And obviously, we've attached the 27mm pancake lens, the TIFF 2.8 pancake lens, to the X-T5 to make it as similar to the X100 as possible in terms of the focal length of the lens and the size of the lens. It's not quite the same because this is a 35mm equivalent, this is a 40mm equivalent, not quite as wide angle, but you can get an idea of the size. So this is still not enormous camera to carry around with you.
No, you can probably fit it in a big pocket, but yeah, it's kind of swings and roundabouts.
It's so if you don't want to wait, but also you have the ability once you've got this of interchangeable lenses, and this is a more professional. It's like a pro spec camera, really. There are lots of photographers using this professionally, and you've got the grip and all that stuff. So there's some nice things about this which might make it more attractive than the X100. The X100 is the trendy choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
But actually, the practical choice is a head versus heart thing.
Yeah.
The head would probably say this makes more sense.
Maybe, but I think people buy cameras not necessarily always with the head. It might make more sense on paper, but there's a desirability about this. This is this is unique, stylish, gorgeous, and it looks great. And these do look really good, and they have all the same kind of manual controls and dials, which make it a really nice camera to use. But this is probably the one you're still going to want if you can buy it. If you can,
it's a lovely camera to have hanging on your shoulder to get you going out there, and you want to just do something, especially for street photography. I guess it's. And the other thing about this as well is if you are a street photographer, any camera that looks like an SLR type of camera is going to attract more attention. It is going to. Some people are like immediately kind of slightly defensive, whereas this does feel more like, I don't know, something that less intimidating for the subject.
Yeah. I mean, they are similar prices. This is 1,600. This is also 1,600, but this is X-T5 is 1,600 without the lens. You then need to buy a lens for it, but then you can change lenses. So you cannot change lenses with this, the X100VI, but you can use the cropping feature for 50mm and 75mm at a slightly lower resolution. And both of them have Fujifilm simulation, which people really love.
They're great, aren't they? I love the film simulations, and especially the Acros black and white mode is lovely. I guess from a price point of view, yes, it's more expensive, but because it's been around a bit longer, you could get a second-hand X-T5 and a second-hand 27mm lens. They'd probably get it for about the same price as an X100. Mark VI. And there's also obviously second-hand versions of the X100, but they're probably also quite hard to get hold of at the moment.
I think you can probably get an X100V, X100V, because people are trading that in to buy the new version.
It's been unavailable for a while, isn't it? But, yeah. So overall, I guess if this is still a really lovely camera to have, but if you can't be bothered to wait, or you think maybe you're a bit worried, like I'm the kind of person that would be worrying, I can't take the lens off. What if I want telephoto lens? I'm more likely to buy this than that because I'm always that what if. I'd like a longer lens in my bag for those times I want a longer lens. So if this is your only camera, I'd be a bit worried about that. This is your extra camera. This is your weekend camera. When you've already got a camera like this, this is your day walking about camera. That's great for that. But if you're having just one camera, for me, I'd feel like I want the versatility of the interchangeable lenses.
I think personally, because this isn't available, I'd probably buy the X100V.
Right.
Yeah.
X100V over. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to save money as well. I'm quite
And
keen on
what are you
saving
losing?
money.
You're losing. You're not getting the same resolution.
And X100V is 26 megapixels. Doesn't have image stabilization. Still has the same great lens, design, style, Fujifilm simulation. So still an amazing camera.
You're losing. You're not getting IBIS and you're not getting 40 megapixels.
Yeah.
That's it, basically.
Well, the focus has changed.
Right.
The body is slightly different, ever so slightly different styling. A few different changes, but yeah, it's still an amazing camera.
Okay, so that's another option.
Yeah.
So for those who can't wait or can't afford an X106, there's an X105.
Yeah.
Or there's an X-T5.
Yeah.
With 27mm lens.
Yeah.
Okay, have you found that interesting? Do tell us what you think. Do tell us what you think of the comparison between these two cameras. Which one would you rather have? Maybe you've already got an X-T5 and would like this as your weekend walking around camera. Do tell us what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and look forward to seeing you in the next video.